of fairy stories my children love best of all. Chapter 2. The Fox and the Crab. A young crab once crept out of his pond to make a little trip and see what was doing in the world. A fox, passing at the moment, noticed the crab creeping slowly along. He wished him good morning, and then, in a mocking tone, said, "Where are you going so slowly? It seems to me that you go backward instead of forward." Now, this was a clever young crab who had heard how sly foxes are. He thought there could be no harm in playing this fox a trick. So he answered politely, "I'm only a crab, it is true, and I cannot walk so well as you, Mr. Fox, but I can run much faster." "Indeed," sneered Mr. Fox, "you can you?" "Well," said the crab, "as you appear to be in doubt, suppose we run a race." "Nothing would please me better," answered Mr. Fox. "Let us try half a mile," said the crab, "or say a mile. That will not be too much for either of us." "A mile!" cried the fox, as if he thought, "What is a mile to me? I can run that while the crab is getting ready to set off." "I will offer you one advantage," added the crab, "which you must accept if I'm to race with you." "Well, let me hear what it is," said the fox, who was beginning to get impatient. "Place yourself so that your hind feet touch my nose, and when I cry, 'Away!' you must set off." This plan seemed to please Mr. Fox, and he answered, "I will do exactly as you wish." He turned himself round and placed his bushy tail within reach of the crab. Then the crab seized the long hair tightly with his claws and shouted at the same moment, "Away!" Off started Mr. Fox as if the dogs were after him. His feet scarcely touched the ground. As soon as he reached the milestone, he turned round and cried, "Where are you, Mr. Crab?" Now, as the fox turned round, his tail touched the milestone, and the crab, quickly letting go his hold, answered, "Here I am, waiting for you. I was just wondering when you were coming. You certainly took time enough to run a mile." Now, Mr. Fox had no idea that he had brought the crab all the way clinging to his brush. He looked much astonished at seeing him there, not the least heated nor tired. "My goodness!" he exclaimed. "I didn't know you could run so fast." Then he slunk home to his den and never laughed at a crab again. End of chapter 2.